Secret to a successful life. Proper use of Vaseline. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another anime reaction here on the Genreverse YouTube channel. It's AVR Squared, and we're here to do our Buddy Daddies episode 5 reaction. Please hit that red subscribe button if it's something you haven't done already. And if you have, thank you very much. Thank you regardless if you're a subscriber or not for being here and watching. I'm Kyle. This is my wife, Christine. We are real parents. I'm a real daddy. And yeah, this show has, I think, done a pretty good job at showing. Of course, it's a bit exaggerated and condensed, but it's been doing a good job at like hitting all the points of parenthood. What do you think?
Yeah.
It's a heck of a lot of fun. And yeah, let's get into episode 5. I mean, why waste time with more chit chat? You guys ready? I'm ready.
Yes.
That's expensive. Yeah, the daycare stuff alone was super expensive.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh. Is this where you guys go get side jobs?
Yeah.
No pudding. Go begging. Please let me kill someone. Just one person.
If you're low on cash, why are you buying a fancy drink? I doubt he gave it to you for free.
Maybe it's just juice in a fancy cup.
Juice is expensive too.
It can be, yeah.
Unless you buy it from concentrate, which I doubt the bartender did.
I don't know. It's a definite cost saving measure. Be like, yeah, this is fresh squeezed. And it was before it was made concentrate. I'm not a liar.
Just fudge the truth a little bit.
Yeah, just put some Vaseline on the lens of truth. Secret to a successful life. Proper use of Vaseline.
God.
So many levels right there. That's a pretty ominous ring for daycare.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. And you guys have that work. Aw, virus transmission. Wow.
That sucks.
And I think he uses that ringtone for everything, but you would think that you would want, like, I use different ringtones for different things so I know how important of any particular call is. She's got one, my family's got one, everyone else has got a different one.
Mm-hmm.
Same with alarms and text messages.
My hair keeps touching me. I'm getting annoyed.
I mean,
okay, it's touching my face.
Oh no.
I hope you remember what you lied about on the papers.
Yeah, I know, right? See Lucas at a what does your parents do for work type thing. Oh, my dad, he's just a broke dick. A what? Well, that's what he says.
Yeah.
A bad term we use in the military for those that are like broken on profile, you know. So
yeah.
I'm always referencing myself as a broke dick.
Yeah.
Better than being called a YouTuber. No, I'm joking. Sort of. This much. Is that a bunch of energy drink bottles?
That is not good for you.
No, someone's heart's going to explode.
I don't know how many times I've had to take you to the ER because you weren't paying attention to how much energy you put in your body. Pills and soda and...
Army's a hell of a life. Lots of sleepless nights. make him watch the girl.
God.
Just surprise it on him.
Mm.
You guys are going to make a mistake being that tired.
Yeah. Turn on the water. Oh, no.
No! Oi. Are you serious? Oh, no. I'd just gotten done talking about them making mistakes because they are tired.
Oh my God.
I wonder if she's gonna manage to like stay hidden and observe and go report on her dad's job, but it's from her like point of view, so it's all, you know, he works at a coffee shop and then he goes and watches people or something, like, you know.
Yeah.
Because kids will repeat what they see and hear, but it's always through their lens, which is always, not always, but usually pretty funny.
This is when you should be worried because it's quiet.
Yes. Seriously, if it's too quiet, hey, someone go check on the boy. It's usually okay these days, but when they're like 4, if it's quiet, beware. Oh no.
Everyone, there's a child alone. You're just gonna stare at her?
Yeah. We brought that up, or I brought that up in like the first episode reaction when she was like on the train coming to the city before they killed her dad. That's got to be frightening. Our son was put on the wrong school bus twice in the same year, and it's why he's not riding the school bus now. There's nothing more frightening than not knowing where your kid's at. Like, it doesn't matter how many people tell you that he's safe, from the time you notice that he's not where he's supposed to be until the time you've got him back is the scariest thing on earth. People are very, very, very lucky that I'm able to think, because if I were acting just on instinct, probably would have been in jail after the first time for beating the living snot out of someone. But managed to stay calm enough to make sure we could find our son. He was on the wrong bus. We got him back. The second time it happened, that was the last time he was on the bus. And
I know the bus driver was trying to fight you.
Dude, I wish he would have. I would You throw the first punch. I will let you throw the first punch so I can then get away with self-defense. You best hope you knock me out, because I fight to win, not to look cool, look fancy or whatever. If you're bigger than me, I'll go for your nuts. It doesn't matter. I'm taking you down. And that, man, I can't. It's a scary freaking thing. I know. But go inside that building first and check with your handler. See, that's me. But it's like I gotta keep it in check. Have you found it? Oh, man.
No guilt. Nothing.
ご両親も心配してたぞ。もう大丈夫だからね、ミリち
Oh
ゃん。
my god.
いやー、この子を探してたんだよ。
Yeah, he's calling your bluff.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. He'll babysit her for a day. See.
Jeez.
Maybe it would be better for him to find out so he can watch her.
I know, right?
That is some fancy juice. Never
I know,
mind about the
right?
cheap juice.
Make her feel special.
So much from concentrate. Concentrated pure goodness. It's weird they translated it as "thank you so much, Mister" when she clearly said "big brother."
Mm.
I guess the context.
Oh my god, don't
Wow.
imagine that.
Wow, maybe she didn't. Oh, that. Yeah. Wow. Well, there's your anime moment for the episode.
お仕事も知ってるの？
もちろん知ってるよ。
Oh my
How's this
god.
gonna go down?
話聞きたい。二人とも全然教えてくれないの。
ま、二人が隠したがるのも無理ないだろうね。和樹の仕事はね。
Something embarrassing.
お笑い芸人だ。人を笑わせるお仕
It
事。
can be embarrassing if you suck at it.
Yeah.
滑りまくってるから。
レイ君は？
あいつはね、アラブの石油王だ。
What? That's the best you can do. Man, get your intel and carry on. Deal with that when it
お
happens.
顔？
Yeah.
これがカズ君で、ミリ平気だよ。カズ君もレイ君もずっと一緒にいてくれるもん。
ずっと？
カズ君のご飯はすっごく美味しくて。
She's not calling him Papa at this point, but she's definitely telling him.
みんなで一緒に寝たらすぐ化するの。
二人のこと好き？さっき寝たところだ。はあ、ありがとう。
うん。
あの子なんか変なこと言ってる。変なこと？いや、なんでもない。
レイパパ。
Ours is not able to fit in our arms very much anymore.
I know,
Sad.
right? It comes up to here now.
Part of that's you being shorter,
I
but
know.
yeah, still.
出てる。
じゃあ俺たちこれからこいつを親のところにと。もういい。すべて知っている。
And he's an intel guy. Come on now. He had that figured out the moment you walked in to pick her up the first time when she was lost. They could be if they would kill more and more efficiently. Nothing will change you quite like a kid.
Yeah.
Like to the core, man. Like everything you do, even the risks you're willing to take yourself become totally different. When you go from a single person to someone in a committed relationship, and I mean beyond high school dating committed, whether that's marriage or otherwise, that's a big deal. And then having a kid makes that look like choosing which sandwich to have on a Tuesday. A parent from the moment she told me that the pregnancy test was positive. I was in Afghanistan.
Yeah.
Like I'm in Afghanistan and now I'm like, okay.
Yeah, you just got there too.
More, yeah. Lucas was a goodbye baby. Created in the days following up when you're trying to bank some spank. No,
God.
When you're trying to, when you're trying to, prepare to leave. He was there's a lot of goodbye babies and hello or welcome home babies in the military community over the last 20 years of Iraq and Afghanistan. But it became like, yeah, sure, I gotta stay alive and get home to my wife. But then it's like, no, more than anything, I have to stay home and get back to my son, to my boy.
Stop doing such risky things.
Well,
Kyle.
Anyways, the last tour wasn't all that risky. It was annoying them shooting mortars every freaking night sometimes. Anyways, we'll get back to the show. And it's a common trope or common theme, the chosen family. And I'm always, I mean, her parents are still married. My parents are still married. And so neither one of us has gone through the chosen family other than choosing, each other. But,
Yeah.
I've always been one of those to where blood meant nothing to me. And there's so many, people in my bloodline that I just either I don't know or they've been crappy and they're not family. So
Yeah.
I like that point Q was bringing up where he's like, don't regret it. If you're going to do this, you need to make sure you understand the risks and everything. But that kid, man, that she's what's important.
Yeah.
So yeah. I love being a parent. I do. It is.
I know. Even like the little victories just feel so big. So it's a lot of fun.
It's like
A lot of work.
Yeah, a lot of work. It's often thankless work for the person you're doing all the work for, man. Your kid doesn't even realize the stuff that you're going through for them, but watching them grow, watching them succeed, it makes everything. Lucas got to use a knife and fork like himself and actually functioning. And that was such a big deal because it's like, dude, you can now cut up your own waffles and pancakes.
Yeah, where before it's like he didn't really want to do it, and now he's wanting to try. So.
Yeah, and it's one of those things. Man. It's just like, wow, he's growing up. Look how tall he's getting, and man, I'm proud of my boy. Now it's like, man, can school hurry up and be over so he can come home?
Yeah.
So
soon.
yeah, I I got work to do, and that work includes getting more things up on the Genreverse YouTube channel for you guys to check out. There's the Cantina doing Star Wars stuff, Breaking Geek and Daily Cog do everything you can imagine in entertainment, news, reviews. Daily Cog even talks box office numbers usually on Mondays. More anime reactions, Inukai-san's Dog, Fate Zero, what am I missing? Imminence and Shadow. We were doing Nier Automata, but it's on hiatus for the moment. We have a special secret show coming out that will replace Imminence and Shadow on the 22nd, so get subscribed, and I'm sure you guys will be happy with the choice that was made. If it's not a reaction video, podcast reviews and all that go up on all your favorite podcast apps, Genreverse Podcast Network, all the shows, one channel, just like the YouTube bit, and of course lrmonline.com for everything, our videos, written articles and reviews, celebrity interviews that go up on the LRM Online YouTube channel, and more.
I've got nothing.
You got nothing? All right, guys, we'll see you on the next video. Bye.